Hello, I'm Navdeep and welcome to my YouTube channel Analysis Academy. In last video, that is part number 8 of chapter 2, Structure of Atom, we discussed about the electron absorption spectra or electron emission spectra. That is what the type of spectra observed whenever the electrons get excited. In this video, we'll talk about with an example that is hydrogen. So we'll talk about the atomic spectrum of hydrogen. So how this spectrum is obtained? Whenever an electric discharge is passed through the hydrogen gas at very low pressure, so it will emit some spectrum. So it will call it what? The atomic spectrum of hydrogen. Actually में क्या होता है कि हमने बात की हाइड्रोजन having only one electron, so whenever we are providing energy to it, so this electron will excited. This electron will excited and reaches to its excited state, right? But whenever we are just passing more and more electric discharge through the hydrogen gas, so whenever the excited state having a lot more amount of electron, so this will coming back to its ground state. So during this coming back to ground state, it emits various spectrum of the visible lines. So this is called as the atomic spectrum of hydrogen gas. Whenever we know that this electron will come into its ground state, so it will emit various lines, or this discontinuous line spectrum of several lines is known as what? Line spectrum of hydrogen. For example, if we are taking an electron discharge like this, that this is a discharge tube, it passes through hydrogen atom, right? So what happened? So it, when this light passes through a prism, so it will emit some radiations. So it will form some spectral lines, and these spectral lines are known as line spectrum of hydrogen atom, which will very beautifully visible in visible region, right? Now what happened? Whenever we saw the line spectrum of hydrogen, so it is clearly visible in visible region, as I told you. So it will obey the formula, that is, if we express this energy which is obtained by the electron, if we just express this energy in terms of wave number, that is nu bar, or that is equals to 1 by lambda, it is equals to what? 109677 into 1 by 2 square minus 1 by n square per centimeter, which is what? This is means whenever the lines which are obtained by excited electrons is represented by this wave number, that is the formula is given as this one. So the lines observed by applying this formula, by putting the different values of n, so we get the various visible region, right? And this series of lines which is obtained by putting the value of n, that is n is always given 3. So whenever we put the values of n, so we get the various series of lines, which is known as Balmer series, which is what? After the name, that is what scientist Balmer, which is discovered this prediction in 1885. So this is defined as the formula which represents the continuous spectrum lines, and this formula is again uh, uh, advanced by Johannes Rydberg, one more scientist, which represents that it can be more described by the wave number, that is mu bar, that is 109677, the same constant value, into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. Means this formula is observed for all the spectrum lines from all the regions where the value of n1 belongs from 1, 2, 3 and so on, but the n2 belongs to n1 plus 1, n2 plus 2 and n1 plus 2, or n2 plus n1 plus 3 and so on. Means the n2 value is always greater than n1. So according to Johannes Rydberg, it said that what? That the spectrum lines is observed for all the atoms, but in this case, this value, which is 109677, is called as Rydberg constant. For hydrogen atom, it is a fixed value as denoted as Rydberg constant, but if we talk about the other atoms, that is what helium, lithium, and so on, so the Rydberg constant may get changes. Now what happened that if we are putting the value of n as 1 and n2 is 2 and so on, so we get the various series which is named after the discoverer. That is, the first series is named as Lemon series, second is Balmer series, third is Paschen series, fourth is Brackett series, or fifth is Pfund series. So if we just talk about the 5 series, that is the first 5 initial series, so we take as what the first 5 series of lines are known as, which is according to the name of the scientist. So in case of Lemon series, we talk about the n1 value is 1, but n2 value may belongs from 2, 3, so and so on, and its spectral region is found as the ultraviolet region. In case of Balmer series, the excited electrons coming to the second region from the third, fourth, and so, and it is coming in the visible region. I will show you how it's coming to its visible spectrum. Suppose this is the ground state where n is equals to 1, and this is the level of energy. This is the energy level, right? So initially the electrons are excited. So this is the n equals to 2, this is n equals to 3, n equals to 4, n equals to 5, and so on, right? So whenever the excited electrons is present on the second level, or it's coming to first level, or from third level it's coming to first level, or from fourth level it's coming to first level, and so on. So whenever the excited electron coming to very first position for n1 equals to 1, so it will call as Lemon series. So this region belongs to Lemon series, right? In a similar way, whenever we take n1 as 2, means the excited electrons coming back to second series or second position. So it is second, so from third, from fourth, from fifth, and so on. So this region is known as visible region. This region is known as visible region, which belongs to Vipure, right? Violet, indigo blue, and so on. Third one is the Paschen series. The similar way, this is what from fourth, from fifth, and from so on. This is what your Paschen series. And similar way, Brackett and Pfund series. So this is how the various spectrum are observed in various regions. So these three, that is Paschen, Brackett, or Pfund series, observed in infrared region. Now this is what the atomic spectrum of hydrogen. Moving on, the next topic, that is Bohr atomic model. So Niels Bohr, the scientist who will discover or will represent the structure of hydrogen atom, especially on the basis of which some postulates are given as. So very first postulate, which is more useful to us. So here Niels Bohr postulated theory based on the quantum theory. So initially when I talk about Lagrange force, right? So it is based on the electromagnetic radiations or the wave nature, but it is based on the quantum theory of quantum mechanics. So the postulates are, very first is, suppose if this is a nucleus, or this is what the fixed path in which electrons are revolving around according to Bohr. So very first postulate is, in an atom the electrons revolve around the nucleus. In an atom the electrons revolve around the nucleus in a certain path with fixed energy, with fixed speed. So we can say, if this is the nucleus, so electrons are revolving around this nucleus in a fixed path with fixed energy, with fixed radius, right? And this path is known as orbit. So these path, first path, second path, third path, fourth path, is known as the orbit of this atom. The second is that each orbit associated with the definite energy. As I told you, that energy of each path, the radius of each orbit is fixed, and known as the energy level or shells, and these is known as what? Energy levels or shells, and the numbered as 1, 2, 3, 4, or in terms of and called key element. And these cells are known as, means these are orbits, and inside the orbit we have some shells which are represented as K, L, M, and etc. Means in case of orbits we have some energy levels or energy shells known as what? K, L, M, and shells, and corresponding to its quantum numbers. We'll discuss about what are quantum numbers in later on topics. So as long as the electron remain in any particular energy level, suppose the electron is present in the second energy level, this is our electron, in any particular energy level, so it does not radiate energy. So whenever the electron is present in any energy level, अगर suppose कोई भी electron किसी भी energy level present है, तो ना तो energy radiate करेगा, इसका मतलब it means that it does not lose or it does not get gain an energy. So but it loses energy when it jumps from an orbit of high energy to the lower one. So what happens whenever, means this electron initially does not radiate, does not lose energy, but it will lose energy whenever it gets excited from a higher energy level to lower energy level. That is, means whenever this electron is excited, so there may be change of energy is taking place. So what is change of energy? Suppose E2 is the final energy achieving by its excited state, and E1 is its initial energy, right? So what happens whenever from this initial energy to final energy it attains? So what is the change in energy? That delta E is equals to what? E2 final energy minus initial energy. This is what the change in energy, which is equals to what? The product of the Planck's constant and the frequency, that is h nu. So we can say delta E equals to, that is equals to what? H nu, that is delta E. Or we can say the frequency, that is nu, equals to delta E by h. So this is the relation between the Planck's constant and the change in energy in terms of the frequency. So frequency of exciting the electrons is equals to delta E by h. The next is what? The angular momentum, because as we know the electrons is revolving in a fixed path or fixed orbit, so it must attain some angular momentum of an electron in given stationary state, which is expressed as, that is MeVr. So angular momentum is MeVr, is a angular momentum, it is related with electron, so we are using a subscript as E. So MeVr, that is angular momentum, is equals to the multiple of h upon 2 pi, where n is equals to 1, 2, 3 and so on. This is what the angular momentum of an electron which is revolving in a fixed energy level or in a fixed orbit. So this is what the Bohr atomic model. So we will explore it furthermore in part number 10 of my video. If you like the video, subscribe my channel and tell your friends, pass it to your friends, and thank you, and stay connected. If you have any doubt, then ask to me in comment section. Thank you.